everyone, welcome to Whisper the Mystery. A very warm welcome to all the new and existing subscribers. Welcome to the family. In today's reading, we're going to look into what do people like and dislike about you. There are three piles over here. This is the first pile, the green heart, the second pile, the white heart, and the third pile, the pink heart. So please take a moment, meditate on the cards, and use your intuition to choose the pile. You could also pause the video to meditate on them. And if you're ready, let's start with the first pile, the green heart. Welcome, pile one. All those have chosen the green heart. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. We're now going to look into what do people like and dislike about you. So we'll start first with these cards, which are what do people like about you. And then we'll have a look at these cards, which is what do people dislike about you. Okay, so first we have here, the Lovers, Five of Cups, and the fifth chakra. So pile one, what do people like about you? Now, I'm seeing you here as someone who is very emotional and speaks what's actually in your heart. So you could be someone who is very transparent when it comes to your feeling and emotions. There isn't like a two shades, or, you don't seem to be like a very complicating person. And this is something which people really admire about you. With the fifth chakra here is the chakra of your throat. So it seems here you speak your true authentic self, which is beautiful. So the way you look at things, however you feel about it, whether you like something or you dislike something, you just express it. And you're probably also someone who has a very, very good communication skills. So when you do speak, when you do voice out your opinion, when you actually express yourself, you can really captivate people's attention here. And I'm seeing here that people actually look at you when you speak. So very easily you can get everyone's attention. That is beautiful. With the Lovers card, now those of you who have been in a relationship, whether that's existing still or whether you've broken up, but there is something here regarding your love life which is catching people's interest. So it could be here where you've shared a very deep bond with someone. Now, again, it looks like for some of you where this relationship, this connection didn't go really far. But what you both shared with each other was true love. It was very, very intense. And you could still be, thinking about a person. You could still be in love here with a person. And those people who know this fact about you, they really admire your true love. Because no matter what, it's very rare where you find true love around you. And if this is something where you see in people, you just admire the side of them. You really like the side of them, that you're coming across as someone who is very loyal, who is filled with so much of love and emotions out there. Now, with this, I also get a feeling that you also do not discriminate people. You accept the other person completely for who they are. Because here I'm seeing two people who are very different from each other. So I'm seeing that, the other person with whom you're interacting with, no matter who they are, no matter what they are. Okay, they could be maybe richer than you, poorer than you, different color, anything, but you do not discriminate anyone for anything, and you accept them wholly, and they feel this from your soul. They feel this immensely, that you are accepting them, regardless of what the status is. I don't know why, I do feel here that some of you are probably also in love with a married person. I'm just seeing this here. It could be a small number of you, but that's what I'm seeing here. So if that's the situation, I feel that person really admires you, that no matter what the situation is, you've not stopped loving them. You're still truly and deeply in love with them. Now, with the Five of Cups, because this is something where people like about you, I'm seeing that you try your best to kind of move on from your pain. And this is what they see in you. They see you as someone who's a fighter, that no matter what has happened in your life, no matter how the situation has been, you always think of how can you come out of the situation, how can you move on. This is someone who's drooling over the past, no doubt, but I'm seeing this from a different perspective. I'm seeing this that no matter how painful your past has been, you do try, you do put in the effort out there to move on and to come out of these emotions. So you could be someone here who is always showing their true authentic self. So whether you're happy or whether you're upset, this is how you show it. So you do not put a mask there in front of you. You are completely transparent there. So whether you're in a good mood, whether you're in a bad mood, you express yourself completely for what you're feeling. So let's now see what do people dislike about you. And we have here, okay, action, Queen of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. Okay, pile one. So your words, you're an excellent communicator, as it said, and you speak things for how they truly is, for how you truly feel. Now with the Queen of Swords coming up there, oh my God, no, I'm so sorry. That seems to be the Justice card. Okay, no. But I'm still getting the same feelings and emotions out here, where when you speak things for what it truly is here, what I'm seeing out here is that at times you probably say something which could potentially hurt the other person, okay? So you could be sometimes too black and white, and exactly what's coming up here, black and white, my God. So yes, at times you could be very, very black and white, so there's no sugarcoating in you, which is excellent at times because, you are being a true authentic self, you're showing people who, how you truly are. But this other side of it is that at times it could really hurt someone because they might not like to listen the truth. They might not want to hear what you're saying. So this at times could be something really pricky. You try to be fair, and in all your fairness you say things, but sometimes this comes up to be slightly out of balance because, sometimes we just don't want to hear the truth. So I guess it's kind of creating a balance here where you should know when to say something and when not to, or who you feel would accept the truth and who you feel would be better just not to say anything. That's the impression I'm getting from this. So yeah, it's a very black and white feeling I'm saying. Now, this card is also the card of action where, as I said earlier, you're someone who likes to come out of things. You don't want to be stuck in that situation out there. But sometimes they feel like it's not even necessary. They probably think it's better for you to just wait for things to happen for you. But you could be someone very impatient, or you could be someone extremely ambitious here. So please take out resonates, all right? So here it is someone here who does not wait for things to happen. You go ahead and march on to make things happen for you. And in the process, you just take on so much burden. You just take on so much. You burn yourself. So they feel like at times you just take on too much on yourself when you could just relax and just, do things as much as you feel you can do. Right? There could be various reasons why you do too much. Maybe you feel you're running out of time. Maybe you feel this is a time to make things happen, or you feel energized, or you feel you want to overcome the pain. There could be various reasons here why you're doing too much, why you're burning yourself. Okay, so they feel you take on too much of burden. And it could also be where you're taking on too much of other people's responsibilities, which is not yours. Okay, so it's this balance card keeps coming up where you need to try to balance things. If you're taking too much work from other people, or if you're giving way too much work to someone else, which you should be carrying and doing it, okay, so it's kind of where the give and take here is not stable. So I'm seeing a lot of duality here in the card. So the give and take here needs to be stable, all right? And this is either you're giving too much in life or you're taking too much in life. So they would prefer that you create this balance, all right? And yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, Pile 1. I hope you resonated with this. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. I am offering a beautiful soul reading. If you'd like to request one, you can find my details in my website in the description below. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Welcome, Pile 2, all those who've chosen the White Heart. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. We're now going to look into what do people like and dislike about you. So we're going to start first with what do people like about you, and then we'll move here to what do people dislike about you. Okay. So first we have Six of Wands, Three of Cups, and the first chakra. Okay, pile 1. Sorry, pile 2. So what I'm saying here for you is that people here love the fact that you are so social. You could be someone who do have many friends because we have your Three of Cups. There could be a lot of socialization going on. So you could be someone who's very charming, who's got a beautiful personality here and is like a fun-going person. Your energy, your vibe, which I'm getting from this, is someone who is filled with so much of excitement, so much of energy. It's like people automatically feel energized when they're in your surroundings. It's like when they're in touch with you, they want to be your friend. They want to be a part of your community. With the first chakra, I'm kind of getting here like a base, like a community over here. So you could be someone who's got many friends, many relatives, or a big family. But there is a community here which is strongly coming up here for you. And the way you maintain it, the way you balance things here, when it comes to people management, I would say, because even dealing with different friends, different relatives is not easy, but you balance it off so beautifully. So the way you manage all this is something where people really, really admire. And it's like all of them want to be a part of your group. They want to know you. They want to hang out with you, be with you. It's beautiful. With the Six of Wands as well, it's coming up where you are recognized, you're fairly recognized there amongst your peers, you're fairly recognized in your society here. And whether you know it or not, whether you're aware of it or not, because I'm sensing from this that many of you are not aware that you're actually well known or well recognized in your society, in your peers. Okay, they really look up to you. You're kind of an example out there for so many people. So I don't know what you're doing there, pal, too, but definitely you're standing out. Okay, I'm seeing you from your peers, you're kind of standing out there and you are unaware of it. You're just not aware of how you are affecting people, how you are influencing people, how people are being motivated there by you. It's just you being yourself out there. With the Six of Wands, I'm seeing you're not facing at the front. It's like, you're back over here. So yeah, I don't see that you're aware of it. You are living your life as normal, but the way you're living your life is just attracting so many other people. Now, I'm also seeing from the first chakra that people might be thinking that you've got a wonderful family as well. And it looks like everything is going beautiful in your life. They also admire the way you look. Some of you could be having beautiful hair, your clothing. It looks like some of you could be wearing designer outfits as well. Even if they're not, they look really like a designer outfit. So it's just you, complete you, which motivates people. Okay, and I feel like there could be a passionate project which you're working on as well. I don't know what, are you an influencer? Are you, or maybe there's something which you've started on your own, but there's something which you're so excited about, which you love about. It's like you are you, pal, too. Oh my God, I love it. And yeah, also what I'm sensing is, like I said, the family which you have, people could be very attracted to that. Your home, everything could be in place, very neat. And you seem to be like a very happy person. So when a person meets you, they find you as someone who is very happy all the time. Again, maybe you are very different to what I've just described, but what I'm seeing here is what do people like you. So this is how people see you. They see you as someone who is very full of life, full of excitement. So let's see now what they do not like about you. Okay, we have your 7th chakra, the World, King of Wands. Interesting. Pile 2, I'm getting a lot of feeling here of people being envious of you. If you're someone who travels a lot, if you're someone who has a business of your own or who has a very passionate project going on in the background. I'm sensing a lot of jealousy here from people. Okay, and it's not in a bad way. Again, this would be something which they dislike, because when they're seeing you enjoying your life, if when they see you enjoying your travel, enjoying your time with your closed ones, your friends, your family, when they see you working on your project, it's making them feel very envious. Okay, it could be where you've just started out on a new project, but they feel you've mastered it all, you know it all. It's kind of, I'm getting a feeling from these cards that you are at the top of your game. Imagine this is seventh chakra, this is the world, the major arcana, this is a king of wands. So they feel like you are at the top of your game, okay, no matter where you are or what you're doing. With the seventh chakra, they feel like you know everything, you just get everything right, because this is a card of wisdom. So they feel like you're just so wise. And this, of course, is something which they do not like, because you're probably someone who comes out always to be correct. And with the world, you could be a well-known person, as I did feel that in the beginning. So this is quite contrary with what they like and dislike about you, of course. So they do like the fact that you're well known, you have a lot of peers, so they do like that. But at the same time, it kind of pinches them that you are so well known, you are so likable, and this makes them feel a little bit bad about themselves. And that's why, more than dislike, pile 2, I'm getting a feeling of enviousness from this pile. So although the people who are closest to you, all right, I don't see that from their end. They're extremely happy with you, they enjoy life with you, they love you to bits. Okay, it's not that. These are for people who are a little bit distant from your group. Okay, so as I said, they want to be a part of your group, but they're not. So those are the people who do not know you, who still do not know your golden heart, who's not been touched by it. So they seem to be very envious of your lifestyle, of your popularity, I'm saying here. And as I say, if it's just a small project as well, you started, maybe some of you have just started your YouTube channel, for example, and this is something which you've put on social media. Again, the outsider people might be like, there, she's joined YouTube, she's super famous, you know, that type of mentality. So, well, this normally happens, but at least I'm glad you have your group around you. That's beautiful, pile 2. I hope you resonated with this reading. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. If you'd like a soul reading, you can find more information in my website. The details are mentioned in the description below. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Welcome, pile 3, all those who've chosen the pink heart. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. We're now going to look into what do people like and dislike about you. We're going to start first with what do they like about you, and then we'll move to what do they dislike about you. Okay, so first we have here 8 of Wands, 6 of Cups, and man holding a heart. Okay, pile 3. So I'm seeing here, so what do people like about you is that you do not forget them. Okay, so what I mean is that if you've been in touch with someone, it's you do maintain your friendships and your relationships. No matter how much time has gone by, you do not forget your past. Okay, you do not forget people who've been there for you, who've been with you through thick and thin. You've always stood up for them, you've always been there for them, and this is something which they really, really admire about you. Or even if you've not been in touch with them since a really long time, when you do meet them, you do meet them with so properly, you meet them with your whole heart and soul, that they feel as if you've not grown apart. They feel that you still remember them, you still cherish the moment you spend with them, and it's a very like soul family type of feeling which I'm getting from this. Sorry, bad throat. And we also have your man holding a heart. So definitely you could be someone here who values emotions quite a lot. And this is exactly what comes out here when you do meet people, when you keep in touch with them. They know that you truly mean it. They know that you truly want to be friends with them, or truly want to be in contact with them. Or even if it's your first time meeting them, that's the impression you give out, that you're very interested in them and you want to know them more. Okay, and you could be genuinely someone like that who really want to know people, who want to know more about them. And this gets transmitted, this emotion does get transferred when you do get in contact there with someone. And I'm also seeing you as someone who's very generous. So yeah, who's very generous with your with everything. So if someone does need your time, you'll be there for them. If someone needs any sort of help and support, you're always there for them. You also do not forget people's favor, whether, if they've helped you in the past, you do always remember them. And this is also something which makes people feel very special, that you do not forget what they've done for you, nor do you forget them at all. And oh, pile one, sorry, pile three. Why I keep saying pile one today? Pile three. So I'm also seeing you're probably very tuned into nature or with animals. And this is something which they really like about you. You could be, someone who's like spending time outdoors and love the fresh air. It's a very nice energy here, which I'm getting. Very beautiful energy. Now, we also have the Eight of Wands, so it's someone who's very, very passionate and very quick. Okay, so you could be someone who's just very quick to take that action and you don't make people wait. So, for example, if you need to reach somewhere, you'll be there on time. If you need to get something done, you'll get it done on time. You do not procrastinate things. I'm somehow getting a lot of linking. Some of you watching could be having like really, really old friends with whom you've been in touch for so many years, could be childhood friends still in your life. And it's like they have seen you grown and matured right from the time you've been very young till now, no matter what your age is. So, and they feel like you are the same, you've not changed. Okay, this is something which they really like about you, that no matter what your position is right now, a lot of you could be, financially stable as well, or you could be living in a nice home, or maybe not as well. But regardless of what your situation is they feel from within, from your heart, you've still not changed. You're still the same person whom they met really, very long back. And it's just a very emotional feeling. I feel you could be having an emotional bond with many of the people. It's not just one person. You could be having this different connections with different people, and each person out there really admires this level of connection which you both share. I'm also saying with the pets coming up here, some of you could be pet lovers, and it could be where your pets out there really, really like you. It's like is the, I think, understatement. It's like they really love you here, I'm saying. So yeah, if all of you have pets, your pets just enjoy being around you. And for all of you who are in a connection, in an romantic connection out there, whether in the present or in the past, I'm sensing from this is that the person still knows how much you love them and how much you value them. I'm getting still that feeling that they probably know you've not moved on yet, and if you're still in a connection, how much you love them. They just know the strong feelings and intense emotions. Let's see now, what do people dislike about you? We have here, okay, strategy, Princess of Cups, and the Three of Wands. Okay, pile three. So I'm sensing from this that people feel sometimes you take a very hasty decision based on your emotions. And you're probably not very practical at that moment, because we have here, of course, these emotion cards and quick movement, which at times work well. But at times, they feel like because of your emotions, you take very hasty decisions, and you probably need to be more practical or need to, strategically take steps. All right. And it's just this impulsive behavior of yours is something which people probably dislike. And these are people who really care for you, who feel this. I don't think these are strangers. Okay, because with strangers, you kind of give that very strong vibe that you're very interested in them. I don't feel these are from strangers. This energy is mostly from people who care about you, who love you, and that's why they feel that, you probably should be more practical at times and maybe think more logically at times instead of thinking from your heart and being very emotional about it. They prefer if, you could be more strategic about what you want to do, how you want to do it, And they feel that, you're like a dreamer. Okay, I'm saying this more like a dreamer energy. It's, for example, for those of you who are in romantic connections, like I said, and who probably, maybe this person is your ex and you still not moved on from that. So they wish that you could move on from it instead of, waiting there for the person and standing still. So simple things like that. Or at times also, if you have big dreams, say regarding your career, you might not be very practical or logical about it, and that at times gives you like this fear paralysis where you're not able to move on. But that's just because you've not been able um, to overcome this overwhelming feeling, because you're mostly quite overwhelmed. I'm seeing a very overwhelmed feeling out of this. So you need to kind of break things down. Probably be beneficial for you if you could meet a coach, if that's something. If you're finding it difficult to achieve a target, would be really beneficial for you out there to meet a coach so they can help you to break down things and help you there to achieve your goal and achieve your target. So yeah, that's the main thing, Paltry, which I'm seeing is like probably for them is you should be less emotional and plan things more so you can achieve your goal and your dream, because you do have your goal and dreams and they feel you can achieve it, but you just need to get the right way to do it. All right, Paltry, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. I am offering a beautiful soul reading, so if you're interested in one, you can find more details in my website. The description is below. Thank you so much. Goodbye.